The Metrodome in downtown Minneapolis, where over 64,000 fans are ready to watch the Bills and the Vikings, and the man they call the Freak, Randy Moss, is ready to put on a show. At the 39, here's Moss in motion. Play action, short roll for Culpepper. Brings it down, plenty of time, over the middle. Caught! Moss, did he keep both feet in bounds? Yes, he did! At the 30-yard line. 2nd and 10. He's got a great arm. Here's Culpepper looking underneath. Kleinsasser with the grab at the 20. Knocked backwards, and Jim Kleinsasser line up at the top of your screen. Here comes Moss in motion. Mo Williams is the lone setback. Culpepper steps up. Culpepper looking for a lane, and he's tackled and dropped for a loss. Aaron Schobel. Last week versus Chicago, he was 3 of 3. This one is up and good. 2nd down and 10 at the 19-yard line. Bledsoe, the draw play. Travis Henry with running room. Henry up to the 25, make it the 30. Travis Henry all the way up. Henry, the most prolific runner in the history of the University of Tennessee. Here's Bledsoe underneath, caught by Peerless Price, and he's ambushed and driven to the ground at the 40 by Lemansky Hall. 2nd and 2 from the 44. Bledsoe firing up top, and that is caught. Peerless Price has it stripped at the 35. And let's see. Peerless Price had the ball stripped, but somehow he pounced right back on it. Josh Reed, the rookie out of LSU, at the bottom. Bledsoe to pass. Under pressure. Bledsoe underneath. Incomplete. And to attempt a 53-yard field goal. That one is up. And good. At wide receiver. Michael Bennett in the backfield. Short drop. They fire to Moss, and he's taken down. Antoine Winfield. 2nd down, 7 from the 34. Play action. Culpepper has it stripped away by Newman. Loose ball. Let's see who got it. Buffalo forces the turnover. Justin Bannon. Jerry Gray, the Bills defensive coordinator, has to be pleased. Bledsoe firing into the flats, and this is Peerless Price tight roping down the sideline. Here's Bledsoe to pass. Bledsoe underneath, it is caught. Josh Reed at the 10. 1st down, 10 at the 11 for the Bills. Bledsoe throws the fade in the corner. Molds! Did he stay in bounds? No, he didn't. Bledsoe sets up. Molds with the catch. Molds lowers his head. And Eric Molds. It's good. 28, Dante Culpepper, 4 of 8, 51 yards to begin this one. Here's Culpepper underneath. Kleinsasser turns, makes the grab. 1 timeout remaining. Here's the handoff, and it's Chapman running over the right side. Chapman pumps it outside and is dragged down at the 23. 2nd and 9 from the 10. Culpepper again with the quarterback draw. He's got room. And Dante Culpepper close to a 1st down.
Watch Kleinsasser to the corner.
This time they look for Moss. Broken up at the last moment.
Randy Moss wanted it again. Will they come right back to him?
4th down and 1 at the 2. Culpepper rolling. He's in trouble. Culpepper looking. Touchdown! First down and 10 at the 24. Quick strike. Price with the catch. And a running leg. Peerless Price.
If you don't think Joe Montana was the best of all time, you don't know football.
3rd down, 9 from the 39. Here's Bledsoe to the sideline. It's caught, but not enough for a 1st down. Michael Bennett in the backfield. Play action. Culpepper rolling. Moss finds him. Is it a catch? Yes, it is.
Keep him happy.
3rd and 5 at the 47. Here's Culpepper standing, looking underneath. Alexander incomplete. Ball flag.
In this backfield for the Buffalo Bills.
Pass interference. 22 defense.
It's a little miscommunication there.
Second down 10 at the 36. Here's the handoff. Mo Williams with a huge hole. Mo Williams. Williams spent his first 4 years with Minnesota before going to the Ravens. Here he is again. Mo Williams to the 15. Here comes a blitz. And Dante Culpepper goes down. Schobel had 6.5 sacks last year to lead the Bills. 3rd and 9 at the 23. They need to go to the 14. Culpepper all day to throw the ball underneath. Caught by Walsh. First down, Minnesota. Culpepper looking in the end zone for Clyde Saucer, incomplete. Kyle Richardson, the holder, gets it down. It's up and good. First down and 10 for Bledsoe at his own 18. Here's Drew to the sideline, caught. Molds lowers his head, gets out of bounds, close to first down. 5 catches, 38 yards today. Bledsoe underneath, Reamer's ball with the grab, and there's a name. Second down, 10 at the 39. Here's Bledsoe. Over the middle, caught by Larry Centers. Centers trying to get out of bounds. Centers does, inside Vikings territory. 5-time Pro Bowler, first down and 10 at the 47. Bledsoe standing, looking. Price with the catch. Price trying to bring it back and does. Can he get down the sideline? Yes, he does. Price steps out of bounds at the 5. Peerless Price with the sprinter speed. First down and goal from the 9. 4-receiver package. Here comes a blitz. Bledsoe looks underneath. Caught Josh Reed. Touchdown Buffalo. Josh Reed finding a soft spot, and the rookie out of LSU.
Get up and get that ball killed before too much time runs out.
Second and 10 at the 43. Culpepper caught by Moss over the shoulder at the 45. As the Vikings get to the line of scrimmage, Culpepper spiking it to stop the clock.
That was a pretty good job.
Especially if they can't establish that running game.
Well, you see Dante Culpepper, he's singled up right down here. Derek Alexander, bottom of your screen.
Here's Culpepper, double move, Alexander. It's thrown out of bounds. Third down 10 at the 42. They need to go to the 32 for first down. Culpepper steps up underneath. Randy Moss juggles it and has it knocked away.
But I still think the smart play is the field goal right here.
4-receiver package. And a flag on the play. Delay of game against the Vikings.
Offense.
And that's what Scott Linehan's probably talking about. Hey, let's get that square out going.
Culpepper to Moss. Moss stays in bounds, and Moss hops out of bounds at the 26. There's your square out partner. And they're going to get the field goal team on as quick as they can.
And see, now if you're the Buffalo Bills, you got to know that's coming. You got to get somebody up in Randy Moss's face.
He's good today from 29 and 22 yards out.
Over the line.
They get it down. It's up and no good. No good. So the drive comes to a halt as the first half ends with the score, the Buffalo Bills 13, the Minnesota Vikings 13.
Is helped out tremendously by the running game.
Third down 10 at the 23. Buffalo 0 for 4 on third down conversions. That one batted down. Guess who? Tyrone Carter. Deep man for Minnesota. Mormon gets away. A high spiraling kick. Bates from the 36. Bates with some running room. Bates still on his feet. Dwayne Bates needs a block. Dwayne Bates to the 10. Cuts it in. Dives. He's down at the 1. Second down and goal now at the 2. Clyde Saucer, Mo Williams in the game. Culpepper looking for Randy Moss. Touchdown! Unbelievable! With one hand. Unbelievable! Randy Moss. What a catch by the freak.
Remember what happened last time? Nate stripped him of the ball. You see a little push off with the left.
The Vikings take a 20-13 lead over the Bills. Charlie Rogers set to return from his own 10. Rogers busts it open. Rogers take a look at Danny Smith. The first time the special teams coach has had a chance to celebrate all year. A 90-yard return for Charlie Rogers, the second career kickoff return. First down and 10 now for Minnesota. Here's Culpepper, sidestepping, looking for the home run. Throws it up for Moss. Oh, he bobbled it out of bounds.
If you take your eye off the ball and try to run and you don't have it secured, it's coming out.
So an offensive explosion here in the second half. Bennett following his block with a huge opening. They need to go to the 49 for a first down. Culpepper out of the shotgun. Here's Dante under pressure. Somehow broke a tackle. Culpepper dropped the football. It's loose. Picked up. Kendrick Office picked it up, but was he down?
And Gus, I did not hear a whistle. These officials,
didn't either.
They're as good as anybody about figuring out whether a guy is down or not. I think it came out, Gus, before his knee hit. Have a whole new look this year.
Second and 13 at the 38. Bledsoe in trouble. Bledsoe taken down and wrapped up at the 40. The Bills need to go to the 25 for a first down. Here's Bledsoe firing up top, and it's caught. Josh Reed gets to the 19, first down Buffalo. Centers and Henry in the backfield, out of the eye. Second man through is Henry, breaking tackles, Travis carrying. Second and goal at the 8. Here's Bledsoe, quick fire, centers, looking for the end zone, and what a nice open field tackle. Centers and Henry in the backfield. Draw play, Henry, nowhere to go. He will not get there. And 20 yards. It's up and good, and Buffalo takes the lead. Culpepper to the sideline. Kleinsasser is tackled out of bounds. Nate Clement has a chance to come down with it. Culpepper. This time underneath. It's caught by Alexander. First down and 10 at the 29. Culpepper. Down the seam, wide open. Touchdown. Dwayne Bates. Wait a minute, no signal, now you get it.
Dante Culpepper, a tremendous job of moving the safety with his eyes. Looked left, came back right, and you see why the officials waited for long to signal touchdown.
Doug Ryan, the extra point, and he missed it. Bledsoe trying to get out of the pocket. Bledsoe taken down. What a play. Our score 26-23 as Dante Culpepper steps back. In trouble, Culpepper, he loses it. That's a loose ball. It's live. Who wants it? It looks like the Bills have it on a touchdown. Ron Edwards falls on the football in the end zone. And that is the third fumble of the day for Dante Culpepper.
And what a huge change in momentum.
At the 30. The handoff to Mo Williams, galloping around the right side, cuts it in. Williams still running. Williams stretches it out, breaks it up. Williams, one man to beat, taken down at the 35. Here's the reverse. Moss gets outside. He's looking to throw it. Lets it go! Incomplete. You've been calling for it all day, partner. You finally got it, and Randy Moss got wrecked. Here's Culpepper. He can run. Culpepper fires to the sideline. It's caught. Bates turns it up. First down, Minnesota. Mo Williams standing next to Culpepper. Kleinsasser back there as well. They give it to Mo Williams on the trap. Staying on his feet, he stood up at the 5 and taken backwards to the 10. Alexander at the bottom. Mo Williams in the backfield. Here's Culpepper. Slides out. Fires. Caught. Touchdown. Alexander. And here comes Doug Bryant to attempt the extra point. It's up, and he missed it again. That is the second missed extra point by Doug Bryant. 3rd down and 8 from the 24. The Bills are 1 of 8 on 3rd down conversions. They need to go to the 32. Bledsoe underneath. Reed makes the catch and picks up big yardage after the play and a flag. It'll be a face mask penalty against Minnesota. Fans on their feet in Minnesota. Bledsoe over the middle. Reed again. Josh Reed with the grab and the first down. 6 catches, 98 yards, and a touchdown. Here's Bledsoe, empty backfield. Bledsoe underneath. This time it's Peerless Price, smelling the end zone, dives forward. First down and goal at the 1. Philip Crosby in at fullback. They hand it off to Henry. He dropped it. It's loose. Who wants it? And Buffalo somehow dodges a bullet.
Maybe it's time to go back to Moulds on the slant.
Reed lines up in the slot. Bledsoe underneath. Touchdown Buffalo. This time it's Peerless Price. Peerless Price breaking free, and Drew Bledsoe put it on the money.
Well, that was the fastest touchdown and get off the field.
Buffalo going for 2. Play action. Bledsoe pumps, looks, fires, broken up. Corey Chavis.
That allowed the Bills to kick off from the 15-yard line.
2nd down, 6 at the 44. Culpepper underneath, caught. Clyde Saucer. 1st down and 10. Culpepper again. Over the middle. Bates with the catch. Tell you what, Dante Culpepper. Drop play. Mo Williams. Lot of room. Williams. Dante Culpepper under center. Drops it. Culpepper pounces on it. Wow. Culpepper sets up, looks in the corner. Oh! Randy Moss held on somehow. Along with Moss, here's Moss in motion. Quick toss to Randy Moss. One-hand catch. Randy Moss down inside the 5.
That's exactly what they're going to come up with right here.
Or Dante Culpepper on the quarterback draw. Here's Culpepper, looks in the end zone. Incomplete. No flag. Culpepper again with Williams behind him, and they run it. Williams straight ahead. Touchdown Vikings. Down and 10 at the 35. Bledsoe underneath. Larry centers with the grab. Lowers his shoulder, gets out of bounds. Close to midfield from the 48-yard line. Bledsoe underneath. Reed. Oh! Reed! Is it an interception? Let's see. So Buffalo dodges a bullet.
That wasn't an interception. You see that ball, number 29 gets it and wrestles it.
Brian Williams.
And Brian Williams. Josh Reed, what unbelievable strength for a wide receiver.
7 seconds on the game clock.
Bledsoe fires, caught. Price calls a timeout with 3 seconds remaining. They get it down cleanly. Hollis! Oh! He got it! Holy mackerel! It hit the crossbar and bounced in. Hollis is living right, and we are tied at 39. And what a shot. Wow. Greg Williams. He'll take it. And we're ready for overtime, and this time Buffalo will get it.
Bills get a break.
1st down at the 41. Bledsoe to the sideline on a rope to Moulds, and Moulds steps out of bounds. Bledsoe 28 of 41, 333 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Out of the gun, low snap. It's on the ground. Who's got it? The Vikings say they have it. My goodness. And Buffalo holds on.
Hey, you know, if you're going for the ball, game's on the line.
3rd and 15. Bledsoe out of the pocket, throws it short, incomplete. Culpepper out of the shotgun. He's got great wheels. Culpepper fires underneath, broken up by Keith Newman. Great bounce, and we're tied at 39. Bledsoe to the sideline, Moles with the catch wrapped up.
The Vikings can't substitute.
2nd down, 4 at the 43. Bledsoe again. Underneath, centers, picks it up off the carpet, starts running.
They've got a mismatch that they think they can capitalize on right
Here's
here.
Kevin Gilbride, the offensive coordinator, calling the plays. Bledsoe down the seam, throws a rope. Moles turns it up. And Moles gets down at the 25. 1st down and 5 at the 19. Bledsoe to throw. Bledsoe sacked. It's up. And he missed it. He missed it. Dante Culpepper lines up in the shotgun. Randy Moss at the bottom of your screen. Culpepper throws it up for Moss, out of bounds. 3 and out. A fullback that's the greatest receiving back in the history of the game.
Don't forget the tight end.
Underneath, there he is, Jay Remersma. And Remersma gets inside Vikings territory down to the 49. And the defense for Minnesota must be getting tired. Here's Bledsoe. Bledsoe underneath again. Price with the catch. A flag. Price towards the end zone. Touchdown Buffalo. And it should be a holding call against Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to call pass interference offensively in this occasion. I think it was a hold. Peerless Price.
Holding. 29 defense.
And this one
Penalty
is over.
decline. Touchdown.
The Buffalo Bills win in dramatic fashion. A 48-yard touchdown. Drew Bledsoe to Peerless Price, and they win it 45-39.